Hello? Yeah, let me call you right back. We about to talk about cost of living in Dallas. All right, y'all. I'm sorry to hold y'all up too soon, but I'm with Brandi, and we talking about
I don't
cost.
know who the hell I'm with, y'all, because I'm rolling my partner. He crazy, y'all.
We're going to talk about cost of living today in Dallas, Texas. So if you are interested in that, make sure you stay tuned. You don't want to miss it. We're going to get to it right now.
I don't want to miss it. Okay, welcome to our channel, you guys. It's your girl, Brandi.
It's your boy, Dre. And we are with the Making Moves group here in Dallas, Texas. If this is your first time watching the channel, you want to know everything there is to know about living here in Dallas, definitely got to hit the subscribe button, and the bell icon next will be the first to know. And listen, we make moves and we want to help y'all make moves too.
That's right.
So if you need any assistance with real estate or have any real estate needs, definitely got to give us a call, shoot us a text, or simply send us an email. We got your back when moving to Dallas, Texas. Without further ado, we're going to get straight to it. Man, cost of living in Dallas.
Cost of living. That's a deep conversation. What's the cost of living like here? Because people think it's nothing because we're in the South. So
yeah,
you can imagine.
let's kill the elephant in the room, or get rid of it. What's the saying? Kill the elephant?
I don't know.
Let's address the elephant in the room.
Okay.
So the housing market. Everybody wants to know about the housing market. Okay. So we're gonna do that one first.
Okay.
You know, because we realtors and that's what we're passionate about anyway. But so here's the housing market. Okay. Brandi's a realtor. Let her talk.
I'm sitting here like passion, right? We love what we do. We really do. We love helping you guys make moves. But anywho, the cost of living in Dallas, first off, the real estate market, right? The housing prices are increasing. They're not astronomical, but they are increasing. So our average median house for Fort Worth is $350. And the average price for a house in Dallas is $410. So we do know, with that being said, that the prices are increasing a little bit, but that's the average cost. Average salaries are between $60,000 and $80,000. That's the average salaries in this area, right? Our gas is pretty low. Right now, I think it's like $2.99 per gallon.
It's like $2.60.
Oh, okay.
But I think it's due to the holidays. We're making this like on the week of Christmas, like a few days. Yeah. But before, Jesus
it was
Christ.
How much? Well, I put mid-grade. What you put, regular?
I put regular.
Okay,
basic.
mine is $2.90.
It's given basic.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, somewhere around there, right? Under $3. So that's the price, but food everywhere has went up, right?
Yes.
Like a gallon of milk is $5.
A carton of
eggs is
24,
like $4.
20. I get like the big one, the 60 ones, and it's like damn near $15 for that.
Yeah, I know.
It's expensive.
It's expensive. So I think that's at pretty much everywhere. What else? Our taxes are high.
Yeah, so we already have property taxes, but property taxes are high. Good thing about living in Dallas is that you don't have state income taxes, okay? But this inflation is literally affecting any and everything, okay? Now let's talk about the thing that really makes me upset, okay? The thing that made me upset is the other day I went to Subway and I got a 12-inch, a foot long, with a drink, and it cost me freaking $18. Here's my normal at McDonald's, okay? This is why I get so upset, okay?
Yeah,
I get a bacon, egg, and cheese McGriddle from McDonald's with a coffee. The meal, right? I paid freaking almost $10 for this. $10.
Yeah.
Like back in the day, it was like $7, $8, but $10 just for myself, like that's ridiculous.
Notice what you said though. Back in the day, we are inflation. That's normal. Inflation and COVID caused life to be changed for us as we know it.
But my pockets aren't adapting that well. They still paying the same amount. This 3% cost of living increase ain't really doing much.
Well, he just vented. So if y'all want to vent to us, let us know why you don't like this cost of living increase, or if the cost of living is something you want to discuss when you're thinking about moving to the Dallas Metroplex, then please leave us some comments. But don't forget to subscribe and reach out to us.
You're not finished.
Oh, okay, my bad.
No. So because we got some renters
renting it right now.
Yeah, we not finished. So you got people that's renting as well, and you got people that pay electricity bills.
Oh, you're right. You're right. So we forgot we didn't talk about the cost of living for apartments.
Yeah.
Right. We don't really talk about apartments much because we're realtors and we sell properties. That's what we do. But
I would say I'm the person that live in an apartment, and if you want like a good 1-bedroom apartment, 1,100 square feet, maybe like 800 square feet, it's gonna cost you around $1,300 minimum.
Damn.
And when I'm living by myself, I was paying in the hood. It was like, let me tell you about this.
It wasn't like hood.
It was like $1,400 in Arlington, Texas. The police were literally. It wasn't a hood. Like, I wouldn't live in the hood. I'm sorry. I'm not built for the hood. But the police were literally there every other day. Like, everybody and their mama can afford to live there, and it was not good experience. Now I pay like $1,800 a month. Still 1 bedroom, about the same size apartment. But what I can say, a lot of peace of mind. But what I would say is that. It's like a skyrise apartment, nice pool, palm trees, whatever. I'm not trying to say that I live luxury life. But what I'm trying to say, I'm trying to actually prove a point, because just because you live in somewhere that looks good don't mean it's always good. So I actually had a shooting in my apartment. And it's like a closed area. So you have to like have key fobs. Like there's a lot of... It's a high targeted area, so there was a shooting inside the building. So just because you're in a safe environment just because it looks safe doesn't mean it's always safe.
And just because there was one shooting in the neighborhood, in the building, doesn't mean it's not safe. That was a single incident. Yeah. That you don't know what the people who live there are going through. Come on, Reason. So don't, we're not trying to steer y'all in any direction. We're just saying that be conscious of where you live, make good decisions, and do your research.
Okay. Another thing that I want to talk about is just for me, because I like to vent here, okay? Haircut prices, okay? Before COVID, I was paying $35. $35. And, that was kind of high, whatever. But now, he didn't up the price on me. $5 more. I don't know if he's trying to get more clientele or if it's because of inflation.
I would say inflation.
Yeah. $5, so $40 just for a haircut. And I'm going to keep bringing it back in the day when haircuts were $20.
Yeah, inflation. Drake keep talking about back in the day. We are not back in the day.
I need to do a reality check, huh?
Yeah. We're not back in the day.
So, Brandi, you own a home, right? What is the electricity bill looking like?
Truthfully, my electric bill is normally around $150 to $200. That's probably my average.
Oh wow, that's good.
In the summer, it's probably a little bit higher because we use our, the air is constantly going, and then so it's probably like $220. In the winter, like now, it's probably about $220 because we can have the heat going. But here you can buy your utility, your usage a little bit different. Yes. So it's so many different programs.
Yeah, and you have so many different companies that you can choose and shop for your rate.
And mine is probably on the high side because I don't like contracts. Oh, wow. So I never sign contracts with them because I want to switch when I want to switch. You know?
So you can have the ones where you save on the weekends, or I don't know the technicalities, but there's ones where you can alter your plan. Yeah. But what I want to say is that here you have a plethora of companies that you can choose from. It's like you go to Walmart. You can't really do this, but you go to Walmart.
Well, yeah, they do. They have like Reliant at Walmart. They have.
Oh wow.
They have utility companies at Walmart and Sam's. They do. So you're not lying.
Wow. So you can do that, but like if you live in another state, sometimes they restrict you to like one company. You really don't have options. You may be able to choose your plan, but you can't really shop around for the rate that you really want. So it's like
it's a little bit pricey. And what else?
That's all I could think of.
Okay.
What else is important? Tolls. Yeah. So we do have tolls here in Dallas, the Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex. It is an option. But sometimes, me, like, I'm more of a time is money type of person. So I'd rather spend the money because it
depends on what that money be costing. Because sometimes you go through the toll, it's $18. The price of the toll changes. Yeah. So where I'm from, we had a toll, but the toll was 40 cents. That was the price. And even it went up maybe to 80 cents, but that was the price. So here when you get on a toll,
oh yeah,
if it's a high day where it's a lot of traffic, it'll go from $4, $6, $14. I had one day it was $18. That's from one ride under that particular toll.
Oh wow.
So it varies, and that's crazy because you can spend easily a couple $100 a month on just toll. I drive all around the Metroplex for houses, of course, but it's crazy. Like I spend about $200 a month on my toll tag.
Oh wow, that is crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's something that you definitely want to be aware of. If you want to save some time, definitely take the toll, but be cautious, like she said. But sometimes it's just better to plan your trip out and save money. And like, look, my story is that I'm like Mr. Fast and Furious. So the GPS telling me one thing, I already made up in my mind that I'm getting on that toll road. But it's really cool to get on the toll road and just kind of like bypass all the traffic and just like, hey, you guys are waiting to to get to your destination. I'm gonna be there like 5 minutes. Y'all keep waiting though.
So yeah, that's about the cost of living here in the DFW Metroplex.
Yeah, catch us on the next one. Well, the reason why we sad right now because we just thinking about all the money that's just going through the bank right now. Yeah,
I don't know what you're talking about. I am not sad.
I just felt like you were just trying to end it on a subtle note. You're supposed to be happy, but
we're talking about cost of living. I don't know if it's happy or sad. It's just facts.
Okay.
He been the one ranting and talking about all the stuff he mad about that's increasing.
That's my therapy.
In my mind, I feel like it's normal. It's not nothing. One of the things that I would only say that to me is bothering me about the cost of living increases in inflation is the housing prices. Like I looked at what I paid for a house 10 years ago versus what the prices of houses are costing now. And it's a little frustrating, so
if you are one of those people who do have the opportunity, you can cash out on that equity,
Yeah, but my house now is if I pay $120, then the same exact house, same year, same everything is $320,000.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I can cash out on the equity, but I can't buy nothing that keep me within that price range. So it's like, why cash out when I can't afford the alternative? Right now that house is $330. You know what I mean? So, which is good on the end of the growth, but for new people, when you try to compare 4 years ago to now, the inflation. So it is frustrating.
Well, with that being said, we're just gonna leave it. We're gonna call y'all back later. How about that? Bye.
One.